Previously on LEGO Survivor. After Cyber was blindsided, Zoey felt backstabbed and outcasted from the tribe, but Jeffrey told her she wouldn't be the next one to go. At the Returnees tribe, David's side was still set on getting rid of Buck, and Dave's side was set on getting rid of David, unaware that Buck has the idol. At the Immunity Challenge, the returnees struggled, and the rookies, for the first time this season, won the Immunity Challenge. Back at the returnees camp, both sides were still set on their targets until David realized that Claire did horrible in the challenge and decided to want to switch the vote onto Claire instead of Buck. Both sides confronted Buck about this, making Buck the swing vote. When it came time to vote, the vote was split based on alliances, and Buck decided to side with the majority alliance, and thus David was voted out. With David's elimination, the castaway count drops to 12. Who will be voted out next? Tribal Council went perfectly last night. David went home, which is what I wanted. So, yeah. Buck sided with us, so, yeah. But I'm not thinking about keeping him long term, though. Well, thank you for siding with us, Buck. Yeah, no problem. Well, all we gotta do is take out the Season 1 players, and we can get into the merge. Well, we could get into the merge 6-4. True that, but, I mean, I don't think they really trust us, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna flip to the other side if, you know, it's 6-4. Yeah, true. The only reason why I voted for David is because he's a bigger threat than Claire. Claire got eliminated 8th in Season 4. David made it into the finale, which made him dangerous. So, yeah. This definitely secures me in a very good position since I'm in a group of 4, and I have an idol. So, yeah. Well, that could have gone a whole lot better. Yeah. I'm furious because it made no sense for the team to vote David off because he was still a strong competitor. So, yeah. The fact that they kept someone like Claire over him is just dumb, in my opinion. Why David? Out of all the people, they literally could have picked any of the 3 of us, and they picked the second worst option, which the first option would have been me, but they picked David, which is also very horrible. Now I'm left with Haley, who I don't trust, and at this point I don't trust anyone on this team. Alright guys, so I was thinking of something. What is it? I think if we lose again, then we have to take out Buck. But why? Didn't he literally just vote with us? Yeah, but maybe that could be a false sense of security. Okay, Dave, I think you're letting paranoia get to you. No, I'm very certain that Buck is definitely going to betray us. Dave's getting really paranoid, and frankly, I don't think he should be, because we got an alliance of 4. So there's no need to be paranoid about Buck or anything. He's no big threat. Though I think it's still stupid to just vote him off because he's a number. But, I mean, whatever the alliance wants, the alliance wants, I guess. Alright guys, great job on the challenge. Yeah, we finally beat them. Yeah. I'm happy we finally won, but I don't think that changes where I am in the tribe. I mean, I like Jeffrey. Chris I'm not sure of, because even though both him and Jeffrey voted Cyber, I trust Jeffrey a bit more because, you know, at least he's willing to still work with me. Chris I'm not sure of because he's still willing to, like, work with Laura and Everett. And I don't like that. I'm just very scared. About what? About Chris. I mean, he's been talking to Everett and Laura a bit more than he's talked to us. I mean, true that, but me and him are friends, so I'd expect him to vote with us. Hopefully he does. Alright guys, so who are you considering on voting out? Well, we're considering voting out Zoey because, I mean, she's the only other person who didn't vote for Cyber, so we gotta vote the person who's in the minority. Yeah. Alright then. Right now I'm in the middle. It's a perfect place to be in. Then again, I have to pick which would be the better option. So, yeah. I don't want to vote Zoey, but then again, I don't want to have to vote Laura or Everett. And I obviously don't want to vote Jeffrey off. I don't want to vote any of these people off, so... But I'm going to have to hurt someone's feelings. I'm starting to think Chris is having second thoughts. Well, he shouldn't. I mean, it's pretty simple. Zoey should go home. Well, hopefully, because I really don't want to lose you. Yeah, and I don't want to lose you either. So I'm in a really good position, and the best part, Zoey isn't, so we can easily just vote her off. As long as Chris sticks with us, because I don't think Jeffrey's going to be sticking with us since he trusts Zoey. So, yeah. But I'm thinking Chris will stick with us, so yeah. I think it will be pretty okay. Welcome to today's Immunity Challenge. Rookies, getting your new look at the new Returnees tribe. David voted out at the last tribal council. Alright, let's get started. For today's challenge, each member will get a chance to throw their ball and knock off one of those white pieces. Once all the white pieces are off, they have to assemble it in a tower formation. The first team to do so wins immunity. Losers, tribal council, someone will be the 5th person voted out. Seems simple, let's get started. First, you need to sit 2 players out. Can't sit people back in back-to-back challenges. So, once you have selected your members, we'll get started. Claire and Buck are sitting out. So, without further ado, survivors ready? Go! Chris is ready for his first throw. Will he knock any down? Comes up short. Joey's turn. Let's see if he can knock one off. And he does! The returnees have one down. Laura's going. Can she knock one down and catch up? She can. But Monica's ready for her throw. Let's see what she can do. What the heck was that? My nephew can throw it better than that. Jeffrey for rookies. Haley for returnees. Throwing. Jeffrey knocks off one. Haley knocks down one. Both teams have 2 left. Zoey's throwing for rookies, but you better watch out as she's facing the biggest underdog on the returnees. They're throwing. Zoey knocks down one. Oh, but Dave somehow knocked off both. Now you guys can start building the tower. Dave has 1 piece down. Everett needs to hurry up and catch up. Let's see if he can knock it off. Everett knocks it down. You guys can get going. Laura has the first piece down. But Dave's already at the last one. He just needs his last piece. Laura gets the second piece down. But Dave has his last piece. This could do it. And he finishes the tower. Returnees win immunity. Safe from the vote. Woohoo! Rookies. Yeah. Hasn't been long since you've been a tribal, has it? I'll see you guys once again at Tribal Council. This is the 4th time. Head back to camp. Today's challenge shows that I should be very fearful of Dave. I mean, he did very good with the tower building, and he knocked down 2. If he keeps this up, this is going to make him a very big threat. So we lost again, and at this point it's just so annoying. We only got 3 days away from Tribal, but we needed more than that. Now if we go into the merge, we're going to be down in numbers, so I'm very scared. Wait a minute. Is that... So I was looking about, and I find the hidden immunity idol behind the tribe color just hanging somehow on the sign. I don't know how it's defying the laws of gravity, but whatever. I have it, now I should be safe, and I should be easily making the merge with this. Alright, we're good voting off Zoey. Are you good with that? Yeah? Okay, good. I really did not want to go to Tribal Council again. Now I have to make a very difficult decision. Hopefully Chris stays with us, because I don't want to have to use my idol this early. Yeah. I find no reason to vote Everett off, though. I mean, he's willing to work with me. We had conversations. As for Zoey, I don't think she's ever had a single conversation with me one-on-one. And I don't want to work with someone who's that nitpicky who she talks to. Hopefully, Chris is by our side. Yeah, hopefully. You're good with Everett going home, right? Yeah, I'm 100% with you. You know, Everett's been like a poor sport in challenges. He's been a very sore loser. And he's also arguably one of our weakest members on the team. And he's trying to get me voted out. Yeah, don't think I haven't forgotten just yet. At the beginning of this game, you know, Everett tried to campaign so hard just to get rid of me for no reason. And Zoey saved me. So I have no reason to vote Zoey off, but I do have a reason to vote Everett off. Alright, I wanted you to see if you're confirmed that you're voting Everett. Think it might be in our best interest to vote Zoey. No way, Chris. I am not considering this one. I might have done Cyber, but I'm not doing this one. Like, haven't you forgotten that Everett tried to get me voted out at the beginning? And haven't you forgotten that Zoey lied to him? Well, listen, it serves all of our best purposes just to vote Everett off and keep the team strong. I am not going down the alliance path. It destroyed the tribe already. But listen, I want to pull the tribe together. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, and I'm not going to let her, cause rifts with the team. I do not want to go back down the alliance path. It killed the tribe in the past, and I'm not already going to let it kill it again. We are already down to 5 members, and it's going to be 4 after tonight. Now I gotta think about what's the best move for all of us. Everett is, admittedly, one of our weakest members. He's not that physically strong, and he also causes conflicts. But then you have Zoey, on the other hand, who creates just as many conflicts, if not more, probably. I seriously do not know what I'm going to do. Welcome, rookies, to Tribal Council once again. Hasn't been too long, has it? Chris, losing once again, how does it feel? Well, it definitely stinks because it was a short-lived victory, so yeah, to just go back to Tribal after you won the previous immunity challenge really sucks. Alright, Laura, having seen how you guys lost in the past, do you think that that's the exact same reason why you lost today's challenge? Well, kinda, but then again, the other team got their blocks knocked off way quicker. Alright, Everett. Names are speculating that you could potentially be on the chopping block. And if so, and if you do get voted out, how would you feel? I'd definitely be disappointed, but I'd be content because 15 days in Survivor, I definitely thought I'd be eliminated way earlier. Alright, Zoey, what about you? Well, unlike Everett, I have something to bring to the team. Well, that's not what I exactly said. Well, still, you're content at leaving while I'm not, because I'm still, having a fighting spirit, and I swear that I am a team player, and that I have the strength that we can use to pull our team together and to finally send them back to Tribal Council. Alright then. With that out of the way, it's time to vote. Jeffrey, you'll start us off. Don't think I haven't forgotten just yet. Even though I can trust many people on this team, I most certainly can't trust you. Just keep in mind, Everett, I'm planning to keep the promise in which you're the one going home. I do not work with people who don't work with me, and based on your deception earlier in this game, you've got a long way to make up, honey, before you gain my trust back. I'm keeping the promise that you're going home, and I'm going to make sure you do. Good riddance. Alright, I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Zoey. It's 1 vote Zoey. Everett. That's 1 vote Zoey, 1 vote Everett. Zoey. That's 2 votes Zoey, 1 vote Everett. 4th vote, Everett. We're tied. 2 votes Zoey, 2 votes Everett, 1 vote left. Final vote. 5th person voted out of LEGO Survivor Rookies versus Returnees. Everett. Everett, that's a majority. You need to bring me your torch. Everett, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, good luck, guys. Well, lasted 15 days in Survivor. That's pretty impressive. I mean, I don't know exactly why Chris decided to not stick with me and Laura, but oh well. Life goes on. I still had fun that I came out here to play the game. I kind of wish I didn't get eliminated before the merge, but what you gonna do about it?